Hey y'all, hey. Okay, so y'all bear with me because my voice, my voice is struggling right now. So, but I needed to release a quick message. God said you are not allowed to get comfortable there. Okay, He said you are not allowed to get comfortable there. That is not your promised land. Okay, now let me explain with the details. So, He's been speaking so much, about a lot of the things that are about to transpire. A lot of people are about to transition into their promised land. A lot of people are about to make some big moves that they've been waiting to make. They're about to literally move to different places, different positions, just a lot of things they've been waiting for. It's about to finally take place. The different God ordained marriages that God has been speaking about is about to finally come together. All this stuff is about to finally start, taking place. You're going to start seeing it and hearing it more and more and more, right? So I don't know if y'all remember or if you've seen the video where I mentioned that God said that some of y'all have a capacity for more. So, and I had to share that dream because I still haven't shared it yet. But in that dream, people had different meters, right? And once the meter was filled, right, it's like this little gauge, right? It was like a gauge right next to them. In a dream, it reminded me of a video game, like if you play a video game and the person's life, they have a life bar right next to them, right? And in the dream, everybody's meter, their little gauge filled up all at the same time except for mine. And once their meter was filled up, they were immediately taken up, transitioned, right? But my meter had more space to fill. So I stayed longer. I was the only one that stayed longer and everybody else moved forward and they transitioned without me, right? God called that dream a capacity for more. My meter, it might be easier to just to call it a cup. My cup was a little bit bigger. I still had, I could hold more, I could carry more. So, and a lot of y'all, some of y'all, that's the same thing too for y'all. That's who this message is for. God says you have a capacity for more. So as you see people transition, right? Lord Jesus. And if you find yourself lingering, well, the main reason I had to make this message is because this is what God is going to do for you. If you're one of those people that's lingering and you're not transitioning around the same time you see everybody else transitioning, right? You're towards the back of the line. You're one of the underdogs. You're part of the last being first type. That's really what I was picking up for this, right? So if that's your situation, right? Well, God, okay. So this is what he did. He basically showed me this message, what he's going to do for y'all. Even though you're not transitioning to that place with everybody else just yet, he's going to bless you a little bit. He's going to make your current situation a little more comfortable than what it's been, okay? So he knows you've been incredibly uncomfortable in the place you've been in. It's just been so hard. A lot of y'all feel like y'all drowning. It's just, and y'all just kind of go with the flow. And man, anyways, it's been really hard. It's been really hard, and he knows that, and he knows you've been so uncomfortable, and he's heard every cry. So what he's going to do to help you endure a little longer while everybody else is transitioning, he's going to bless you a little bit. He's going to make that position a little more comfortable for you to help you endure a little longer, okay? A lot of y'all have been going through long suffering. I've seen the comments, and I completely understand because I'm there with you. Jesus is Lord. And how he showed me this, he allowed some things to transpire in my current state to where it's a lot more, it's more comfortable than it was before, okay? He allowed some things to take place. And maybe one day, y'all, when he released me to, I'll give details like on just what this season has been like for me. But he allowed some things to transpire, some things to take place that made it a little more comfortable. Actually, to me, it's like a lot more comfortable than what it was before, okay? And as soon as he did it, as soon as he allowed some things to transpire to where I could have a little bit more comfort than what we've been having this past year. I basically told him, I said, God, I said, Dad, please, please don't transition me yet. And I only said that because the comfort that he added allowed me to rest some. A lot of y'all are tired, and I'm there with y'all. I'm there with y'all. So when he allowed us that little that comfort, some comfort to our situation, it allowed me to rest in a way I have not been able to rest like this past season. And I really needed it. I really, really, really needed it. And he's going to do that for y'all in different ways, okay? He's giving you this extra comfort, this extra cushion to make it easier for you to endure. This message is for the people who have a capacity for more. You're going to linger back a little bit, and you're going to see a lot of other people transition. But don't worry, because you're coming too. But you have a capacity to carry more. And the whole point of this message, like I said, I asked God, I said, please don't I'm like, now that we finally got this little bit of comfort, please let me enjoy it. And don't transition me off right away, because I'm tired and I need to enjoy this just a little bit. And he, he didn't really say nothing. So I got nervous, and I'm like, let me just enjoy this. Let me just enjoy this. But, what it was the very next day, even though he allowed certain areas to get comfortable, other things were still the same, right? And basically what he Lord have mercy, it's hard talking around this. Basically what he was showing me was, he's not going to allow me to get comfortable here. He gave me some comfort to help me endure longer. But he said this clear as day, do not get comfortable there. That is not your promised land. And he let me know that it was just to help me to endure longer, so I can get everything he wants me to get out of this place, out of this season. Okay? So when God does this for you, no, that is still not your promised land. You already know that. Rest, as he's giving you the rest. He knows you need to rest. So go ahead and take that rest. But he said, do not get comfortable there. Jesus is Lord. I don't care if people start acting nicer. I don't care, whatever the situation look like, what he told you. He's giving you that cushion to help you endure longer. But that you are not to get comfortable there. He said that is not your promised land. You have a capacity for more, and he's just trying to help you to endure, to get everything you're supposed to get out of this situation. A lot of y'all too, I believe he mentioned that you've always felt like God expects more of you. Like he's always expected more from you. And what it is your calling, right? And then I don't want to make it seem like, well, there is no little eyes or big U's or whatever that saying is, y'all. Everybody is important. Every member of the body is important. But your particular calling, you can carry more. A lot of y'all are leaders, okay? So go ahead and enjoy that comfort, enjoy that rest. But no, you still need to, if you're not prepared, you still need to, be ready, stay ready in whatever he told you to do. And also I would pray and ask him, what does he want you to get out of that place? Is there anything else? Because you've already gotten a lot out of that place. If you sit there and think about it, you've gotten a whole lot of that out of that place you've been in, right? And this can be whether it's at a job, a home situation, a business, whatever it is, a church, whatever it is, that uncomfortable place that God has had you in this past year, and you have been ready to transition out of it. You've already gotten a lot out of it. And if he has you lingering there, you need to pray and make sure you get everything he wants you to get out of it. These are places of preparation. These have been testing grounds, but they have also been places of preparation to prepare you for the next, okay? But don't get comfortable there. All right, don't get comfortable there. And if you do find yourself getting comfortable there and thinking, oh, I can stay, he will make sure that you are so uncomfortable that you will be ready to run out, okay? So that's the message. I love y'all. I hope I explained that right. For whoever it's for, I pray you understand it. But that's the message, all right? I love y'all. Y'all be blessed.